all-terrain armoured cargo transports, or AT-ACT walkers for short, were colossal Imperial machines. At 31.85 metres in height and 34.9 metres in length, they towered over traditional AT-ATs, giving them a faster stride. This came at the expense of structural stability, however. As a result, an electromagnetic tensor field kept the overstressed knee joint assembly in alignment when carrying cumbersome loads in its cargo container. Speaking of which, the cargo module contained within the frame of AT-ACTs housed 550 cubic meters of space, which was perfect for combat munitions and heavy building materials. Loads were carefully managed by stave door droids, making each trip as efficient and manageable as possible. Furthermore, powerful engines ensured each walker continued forth at a steady rate from mining sites to processing facilities. AT-ACTs essentially carried the loads repulsor lifts could not. AT-ACTs may have been built by quick drive yards to carry incredibly heavy loads, but each walker was well armoured and armed to protect its cargo. The Rogue One team on Scarif discovered this truth the hard way. Taking a closer look at their turrets and components, all-terrain armoured cargo transports utilised a modular cargo container with recessed winch ports and magnetic seals, tensor field waveguides in knee assembly, weight distributing footpads, an articulated neck and cockpit access tube, ladder rungs to an emergency exit hatch, tame and back MS2 heavy laser cannons, a ventilation grid, and a reinforced viewport for crew cabin. Speaking of which, the AT-ACT design did not boast a specialised driver core, as it wasn't technically a battlefield assault vehicle. Instead, tank operators, AT-AT pilots, and other combat ground drivers within the Imperial ranks took turns to operate the colossal machines. Now it's time for this week's question. Which vehicle do you prefer, the AT-ACT or the AT-AT? Let me know in the comments below. Also, to have your say in future Rogue One lore videos, head on over to thekargazans.com and get voting. Thanks for watching, and for more Star Wars related content, keep it locked here to the Kargazans. The soldiers, at their core, were standard stormtroopers elevated in rank by military necessity. The rotational role granted them command over squads of stormtrooper infantry. As a result, shore troopers operated at a rank equal to sergeant.